on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
High fly ball down the left field line. March towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Tommy Pham. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, and now it's Christian Walker. Wheeler with a throw over. Pham back to first safely. Pham, the runner at first with two gone.
Runner, yes, yes.
Pham on the move. In the air, left side. And that is that. One left for Arizona, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And here it comes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Well struck left field. And it's out of here. Trey Turner goes deep, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Harper now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. And the righty deals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Scoops it up barehanded, and no throw. He's into first easily.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. The pitch. Down the left field line, base hit. Boom. Around second, headed for third. And that's a double. Perdomo with a relay home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Next one in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
One down. Alec Thomas now. To the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's an out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 3.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Tied up here in the early going. And misses. It's a strikeout. D-backs get one on the solo jack. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, out to short. And a base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
First and second, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. No outs, runners at first and second. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
In the air, left field. Marsh on the move. Falls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2-2 now. Left field. Out. Number 2. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Tommy Pham. And he's already singled in this game. Hammer, base hit. Marte around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And he deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. One runs in. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two outs. Popped up. Stop. Moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Gets it to first. Harper retired.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. Reached on an infield single his first time. The other way. He handles it himself, and the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this game is still tied at 2-2. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball to strike, the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's going to be Alec Thomas.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. Singled and scored his first time. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Around second is Realmuto. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Realmuto on third. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
This is Corbin Carroll. Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. And now it's even up.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Man at first with one gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Tommy Pham stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Man on second, 2 down. He's trying for third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Kyle Schwarber. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Left-hand hitter waits. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. Kicks and fires. Fly ball to right. Puts it away for the out. And now here is Harper. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series. But now lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Two outs, runner at first. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And now 2-2. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Bryson Stott at the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Moreno at second with nobody out. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Alec Thomas, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One-run game, one out, one on. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
So 2 down now, and here is Evan Longoria, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies 2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Strike 2. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Nick Castellanos waits on deck. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Jace Peterson, he'll take over at second base after the injury. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stops it on a slide. Walker tossed to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Ground ball could be 2. Perdomo to second, to Walker, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. A swing and a soft liner. Stop. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The right fielder, number 7.
Back to the top of the lineup. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. Ground ball left side. Oh, the throw is wild. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Pham. To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
And a pitch. So now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Christian Walker. Got it by him for the K. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Number 57 taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kicks and deals. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. 2-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Walker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
He goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still down by a count of 4-2. Number 50 gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Gurriel. He's already homered here in this one. Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. To first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to.
And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And the pitch. On the ground. Stop. Jump throw across his body, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman.
Here's Harper. The count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Longoria over to second to Walker, and that's 2.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out towards right center field. Carroll puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Hit weakly on the ground. Stop. Longoria retired.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter now, Jace Peterson. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Comes a 2-2. Runner goes again. Bounced up the middle. Knocks it down.
Now back, designated hitter,
Tommy Pham stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But they push across one run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Phillies 2. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Paul Sewald.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And here it comes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Castellanos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Now all even up. Rocketed out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line drive. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.